Brothers and sisters, we rise to prayer. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, all praise due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful, sole Master's Day of Judgment in which we now live. The alone that we serve, the alone seeks for thine help and aid. All our guide us on the right path, path of those upon whom thou bestow thy favors, not on the path of those upon whom thy wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray if they heard thy teachings. Say he Allah is one God, Allah is he of whom nothing is independent, but upon whom we all depend. He begetteth not, nor is he begotten, there is none like him. And I bear witness in none is to be served, worship, praise beside Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. And I bear witness that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is our true servant and last apostle. Ameen.
Glad to see Sister Kadir made it back.
Yeah, very grateful online.
Enjoy yourself? Yeah. Praise be to Allah. That's good. It's always good to go enjoy yourself around believers. Around believers. Yeah. People think we don't have fun. We have fun. We're going to be drinking, hollering, acting the fool. But we have praising Allah. Thanks and praising to Allah. I like to say in the name of Allah, the Master God Muhammad, who lives in God. Ready for our mission, divine leader, teaching guide, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. May the peace and blessings of Almighty God Allah there will be upon his coming. When Allah is coming, raise him from among them now, the teaching guide, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. It's indeed an honor and a privilege to be a witness bearer in this day and time, bearing witness that there is no God but Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, and the most honorable Elijah Muhammad was his last and greatest messenger. It's a blessing for you and I to be followers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Like I say again, always, especially in this day and time, with what's going on. And as believers, we must get an understanding, have an understanding of the time we're living in. It's very important, because this in turn will keep down this folly and get serious, because our life depends upon the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Before I get started, I'd like the believers send greetings from the believers. First of all, Sister Jakia, my wife, she's going to be here. She sent the greetings to Assalamu alaikum to all the believers. And she's working on the paper. And we just about done. And that's a blessing in itself right there. That's a vehicle that we all need. And Sister Akila and Brother Rahman family, the Rafiq family, sends the greetings of Assalamu alaikum. All these brothers and sisters want name is sends the greetings to us. Sister Catherine from Decatur, Georgia, she sends the greetings. Brother Yusuf Hakeem from Oklahoma, he sends the greetings. Brother Ibrahim Muhammad and Brother Victor 16X from Tampa, Florida, also sends the greetings. Pray Allah that they be all right, because got this hurricane that's going through there. And Brother Minister Michael Shabazz out of Long Beach, California, sends the greetings. Sister, I hope I get her name right. I think Jamila Akeem, something like that, and family from Southfield, Michigan. They sends the greetings. Sister Patricia Muhammad from Chicago, that's Brother Ahmad's widow, she sends the greetings. Miss Brother Ahmad, he was a real good brother. We all met him, and he's missed. Minister Wazir Allah from California sends the greetings. Brother Minister Michael Shabazz from Gary, Indiana. Brother Captain Muhammad Salim Bey from Oakland, California. Sister Sharice and Mustafa Ali. They send the greetings from he's from Cleveland. And Brother Calvin Shabazz out of Atlanta, he sends the greetings. Minister Isaac Muhammad out of Brooklyn, New York, he sends the greetings. And Brother Harvey Shabazz out of West Virginia, they sends the greetings also. Assalamu alaikum. Alazim Muhammad, I get it right that time. All praise due to Allah. Brother Alazim Muhammad, he's out of Philly, right? Pennsylvania, okay. He sends the greeting. That's Medea's father. And the brothers and sisters from Chicago also sends the greetings. Assalamu alaikum. So all praise due to Allah. That's a lot, right? Hug myself over here, boy. Yeah, so that's a blessing in itself to know that we're not alone. We're not alone. We have Allah with us. As long as we're with His messenger, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And we can never give enough praise and thanks to Almighty God Allah, because of see, He has the power of all things, brothers and sisters. Whatever it is, He has the power over it. And if our hearts are right, and we really seeking guidance and understanding, we take it to Allah, who came in the person of Master Prophet Muhammad. And in turn, He will give us that understanding. And He's with us whatever we turn to. We do it to ourselves, wherever we turn to. If we turn to goodness and righteousness, Allah's with us. And we've been through a whole lot, and the worst is yet to come. And if you look around, we have to really understand and try to understand prophecy and what the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, because it's simple. Just listen to what he said, read and try to understand what the messenger had taught us, and study it. And he said, study the time, be aware of the times, what's around us, what's going on, because the devil, the messenger taught us, is the white man. We know that he's the devil. But it's a lot of our people that don't know he's the devil. The majority of our people don't know that he's the devil. They think they got the wrong conception of the devil. They believe that the devil is in the ground. You can't see him until you die. But we know that he lives right among us. We know that the white man is the devil. And we didn't know this before the coming of Almighty God Allah, raising one from among you that to teach and guide us. And that's none other than the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But we say it over and over again. He said, this is the fall of America, which it is. But see, the people can get entangled and in a rut, in a rush, in a hasty rush, and fail to recognize the time, the warning that was given, and the things that happened. The messenger taught us these things don't come to pass, the things that happen. So when we see these things that's happening, we know the time is high at hand. So that means that we should really, really try. He said, study hard, pray hard, fast, ask Him to strengthen us in our weakness, because we know we fear this day. You know, the message said, don't be happy, fear this day. Many of us be lagging behind with a filth and a doubtful mind. Don't hope this day comes, because you might not be ready. See, because the messenger taught us that we feeling and dancing like we got 1,000 years to go, and it's right here at the door. Look what's happening. Look what's going on. Look at this calamity. Look what's happening. We ever just stop to think, what's going on? All these hurricanes, earthquake. We just had a big one in Mexico. Big one. People going about their business. See, the news, they don't play it down. They put it out there. But there's certain times that they put it out there. They know just about what time to. They don't want us to know. They give us that other thing. They don't want us to know the real news. But now today, first it was Texas. We have to go back. Harvey, just these two. See, the calamities. It's one after another. And the messenger said, when these things happen like this, Allah's angry. He's mad. He's getting fed up with this devil. See? Because it's a continued mistreatment of his people. The messenger said they use, remember blackjacks? You ever saw a blackjack? You know what a blackjack is? I saw a blackjack. I was hit with one of them. A blackjack is about that long, and it's black. I don't know why they call this blackjack, probably to beat our head with it. That's what a blackjack is, and it's got some lead in the tip of it, and wrapped around in black tape, but it would hit you upside your head with it. Police have hit your billy clubs. That's what they call it. Hit you upside your head with it. It don't leave a scar too much. It leave knots. Blackjack, billy clubs, all that. Gunfire. That's what they've been using, and they can using it today. They kill us and they beat us. But so Allah's angry. He's paying them back. He's paying them back. Look at Harvey. Texas. That's what, about 2 weeks ago? A week, somewhere around in there? Look at the devastation. And it's still going on. They got places up in there that water's 15, almost 20 feet deep. Still can't get up. Still waters is up there. Somebody behind, just think about it. Have we ever thought about just sit back and just go back with the message? Go and look at the fall of America and see what's happening. Didn't he tell us what Allah gonna use? Rain, hail, snow, earthquakes, floods, all this thing. This is what's happening right now. But see, we get so busy in our everyday activity, we fail to realize sometimes, stop and think and look at this prophecy here. That kind of, man, I gotta shape up here. This thing is here, I gotta devise my clean up, really clean up. Get myself in accord. Because we're gonna have to be 100% to the laws. Not 40, not 98. The messenger said that Allah demands strict obedience to his law. His laws, all his laws and rules and regulations. So we have time to clean ourselves up and think about ourselves and help go after our people, get them lost found, get the dead. That's what we're here for. We're examples. Like the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad was a prime example, for you and I to look at and to try to pattern ourselves after him and some of the good things that he done for you and I. And it was a hard job, but he was consistent because he had the God with him, the divine supreme being. And the messenger taught us that we can see the condition that our people are in and that this world is in. The white man wasn't made to, he wasn't made to believe in Allah. He don't believe, he wasn't made to believe in it. See? The messenger taught us. And so we have to understand the time that we're living in. And if you go back, when we say the calamity, the message said it's going to be calamity after calamity after calamity. This was just a couple of weeks ago. And they still hadn't got over it. And they're not going to get over it. Now, that was Texas, a slave state. All up and down Texas. Slaves, my people. Look at Florida, that's next. Slave state. See? Well, I'm paying them back. Trayvon Martin. Paying them back. But see, he do it in his time. So if you harm the least one of mine, I get 10 of your best ones. Well, could be human beings, could be states. Could be cities. I don't know. States, government, I don't know. You say you get 10 of his best ones. That's not to say that you happy. No. Make us plot our law. Make us hold on to this plow. That's what this does. Hold on. Don't let it go. See, it won't let you go. You grab onto that plow, you hold on to it. It won't let you go. You got to let it go. See, once you hold on to it, stay on it. See, let it go, you fall by the wayside. See, these calamities after calamity. I've been listening to the news. This devil said that, this, what is Irma? From FEMA. He said, Irma gonna devastate America. That's what this guy said from FEMA. So this Hurricane Irma gonna devastate America. See? They have to spend billions of dollars. When the messengers say where all these things come through, they spend billions of dollars. Lost of lives. All this. What's happening? Right? This is being fulfilled right in our eyes. So we have to take heed to it. It's not a joke. This is serious. Our lives depends on it. The protection of Almighty God Allah. And the only way that we can get protection from Almighty God Allah, we must be in accord and obedience to what His Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us in the last with His message. Because it's all boiling down. It's to a boiling point now. They're going to have to spend billions of dollars. Where are they going to get it from? Many people are going to suffer. See? And still suffer. They talk about $15, $20 billion. Where are they going to get it from? See? Half of them don't even have insurance. Who going to suffer? Black man. Down. But these out in the white folks, Palm Beach, all out in that area where they hit hard. They little playhouses where they like to go and rest. Going like they spend all the money they done cheated. Go out there and live it up. They're not living it up now. They're scared to death. Crying and hollering. All the mistreatment that they done did to the black man, so they get Allah paying them back. And that's what it is. He's paying them back. I wrote down something where it says about the calamity. And it's in the Holy Quran, but the messenger broke it down for you and I, so we can understand it clearly. Understand the Holy Quran, you can understand it clearly also. But the messenger just backing it up, or he's backing each other up. Because when you read the Holy Quran, the messenger says you're talking to Allah. That's what he said. That's right. He said the calamity. What is the calamity? And what would make thee know how terrible is the calamity? Now, Webster's Dictionary, it's the meaning of what is the calamity. And it says a state of deep distress or misery caused by major misfortune or loss or a great event marked by great loss and lasting distress and affliction. That's the meaning of a calamity. Okay, a lasting affliction. When you say something about a lasting affliction, that means it's still there. Excuse me. It's going to last. It's just going to last. So we can go back. Okay, now go for Harvey. Go back to what's that one was? The one was in New Jersey. They haven't recovered yet. It's a lasting affliction. They're not going. The people, it's still messed up. The shores right there in New Jersey, when they had that storm went through that hurricane went through that during Obama's regime, during his presidency, they never got right. The shores, the beaches, all that in New Jersey is still messed up. Now, and it's gonna stay. It's a lasting affliction. That's why I said it's lasting. It's not gonna get you're not gonna get no better than that. They always talk about how they done recovered and okay, it's better for the next time. If they didn't build it up to withstand the wind. They can't withstand the wind. Allah can ship it, do it whenever He pleases. They're hoping now. They didn't say nothing. They're talking about the Everglades now. The devil, he mentioned the Everglades. We know what's in the Everglades. We know exactly what's in the Everglades. They're not playing that down. They won't say that too much. Alligators. That's in the Everglades. Alligators. Now just think. If Allah shoot one through there. Where them gators going? In trouble. Where all them alligators going? They say they hope it just bypass. Yeah, I know you hope it's bypass. But see, this is payback time. See? When you afflict, He's going after the devil. Allah's going after the devil. That's just how it is. See? Treat us right, you'll be all right. You ain't got to do treat us right. You might give him another little stitch at a time. But that's just how it is. That's facts. See? And he said that 98%, the message said 98% of our people, they don't have the knowledge of the divine supreme being. 98% of people. They lost. So this is the terrible time. It's not a time to be following and fitting and dancing. It's business time. Showing up business time to clean up and advise ourselves of the devil's habit and get into accord with what the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad had taught us. This is serious. The white man is the devil, the messenger said. And he taught us. He's the devil. He always will be the devil, and don't you ever forget it. White man, white little boys, white teenage boys, white teenage women, grown white folks, little babies, little baby can't talk, white is a devil. They nice now, you hold them. When they get up, when they grow up, they put a pistol and blow your brains out. I won't think nothing of it. That's like a snake. Just like, that's like a snake. You nice, they might not bother you, rattlesnake or something. You can raise them up when that devil had that poison snake and had him when he was a little baby and put that snake out there, snake bit him. They had to rush that man to the hospital. He's poison. He's just small. He couldn't do nothing. He had enough vitamin in him. He didn't have enough, like the little baby, didn't have enough hatred in him. See, he's small, so he had to be taught. See, and his nature, then when he get up a certain age, his nature automatically hates you. It's in him. Father put it in him. See? These kind of things. Everything is real, brothers and sisters. You have to save yourself. You have to save yourself. The messenger taught us. See? He said we have to love. Love for your brothers and sisters what you love for yourself. That's what he taught us. So you're not a brother until you love for your brother and sister what you love for yourself. So we live in a terrible time, but we're blessed. We're fortunate. We're in the boat. Allah's with us. See, He's with us. This is true, brothers and sisters. Man, this is frightening when you look at it. I mean, it's not a game. See, our salvation, your salvation depends on it. My salvation depends on it. That's why I work. Stay busy. See, be busy as a bee, humble as a dove. Stay busy. Stay working in the cause of Islam. So nothing can't come in and interfere with you. And I had that what you got on, like I said before, right on them horses. They what you call it? They look straight ahead. They can't look. Don't nothing distract them. Because this world is set up on sport and play. It's a distraction. It's set up to distract you and I, to lure you and I into his foolishness and devilment. This is what the whole thing is about, to get the black man, to bring the black man down, to take him to hell with him. That's the whole game. That's what the whole thing is about. Allah coming to seek and to save that which was lost. And He found one. Only one from among us to teach and guide us. That's the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He was the only one that was given and responsible for the delivery of the message. Nobody else. He came all the way, and he found it, and he did his job. 100% the messenger did his job. See? He was obedient to Allah. And from his obedience, we sprung up. That's the only way we hear, from his obedience, and then our obedience, what he taught us. Through his guidance, that got us to this point where we're at today. And it's the only way we hear is through his guidance. And the mercy and blessing of Almighty God Allah came the person of Master Muhammad. This is, you say, oh man, you too serious. No, the messenger was serious. This is serious business here. If your life is not serious to you, I don't know what's wrong with you. This is serious. This is serious here. This is not no thing to be playing with. It's not when we just come and play with. No, we're trying to help raise the dead and keep ourselves in order. And Allah blesses us with what we need. See? We're very fortunate, brothers and sisters, to be followers of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We're going through trials, hard trials. It's necessary to establish truth, even among ourselves. See? We get better. The worst is yet to come. If we get worse than what is happening in Texas and what's happening in Florida, and it said the worst is yet to come, man, what's happening? So we got to tighten up ourselves. I don't know about you. See? Every tongue sits on its own bottom now. Now you got it just as well as anybody else. We got it. Allah is with those who are most mindful of their duty. That's the best word in the eyesight of Almighty God Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. We're very fortunate, brothers and sisters. We're very lucky. We're very blessed. Allah is with us. And he's well able to protect us. And I pray Allah that he will protect them brothers and sisters that's in the range of this hurricane. See, it's bad. See, but that's prophecy. The messenger told us that. See? So we're very fortunate to be followers of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, to know that he has the power of all things, and he can switch this, he can turn that wind. You know, he can put a curtail in the atmosphere. It can burn on one side. How are you going to do it? Put a curtail in there, curtail it. Like you ever seen, ever been somewhere with rain on one side? It doesn't rain on the other side. You stand on the side of the street, and it rain on that side. And you wet on this side. Okay, Allah can take, say, fire. You do the same thing. You can put fire on that side, you on this side. You ain't burning. That side burning. He has the power to do that. See? See? This world gonna be destroyed with fire. Poison gas, bombs, everything that consume everything, the civilization gonna be destroyed. They said, what is it, 50-mile radius? Top of bomb to go down in the ground. What, 1,500 feet? Got a time on it. When it get down to a certain length of the earth, it explode, blow up mountains. And they're going to destroy it for 50-mile radius all the way around. It's going to take 600 years, or 600 or 610 years for it to cool, for the earth to cool. This is true. Oh, you ain't going to have no time on no bomb to go down. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's going to be one. It's going to blow this, it's going to tear it up. See? So, this is true. That's scary. I want to be on this side of the fire. I don't want to be in that fire. I want to be on this side. See? It don't have to be a little fire all the time either. There's some fire up here. Foolishness that you're doing. Catching, it's right up here. That's the kind of fire. See, that's bad too. That burns too. That burn you up. Yeah, that burns up in you, the individual. There's foolishness going on out here, clowning and stealing, whatever it is, acting a fool. That foolish, drinking and smoking and gambling and all that, and fornicating and committing adultery, that lying and cheating, that up here, that kind of fire, that gets you. You know, that fire gets you. You rather go on and get burnt up, get it on over with. But the messenger brother told him, Colossians, cut my throat. He couldn't stand that fire. He sided with the enemy against his brother, the messenger. After he'd have made him the big boss over all of them. He said, I made you the big boss. He seeked his life. some of his people, family members, seek to kill him. All he done for them and for us. They want to take his life. See? So the messenger, he taught us this. Remember, it's not a game. We have to say it over and over and over so it can register. It has to register in our minds, in our brains. It has to register that they seek to kill me and my followers. It has to register. Watch as well as pray. Some people look at it like, oh, he just retarded. This ain't nothing. I don't see nothing. Just like the man was saying, what they said in the days of Noah. It rained like this before. They didn't believe the flood was coming. Oh, it rained like this before. They still was partying and dancing and getting married, in marriage, and all this was going on. It rained like this before. Then it got up to their knees. It rained like this before. But when it got up here, oh, no, let me in. Well, I got the key and gone. See? And they said the same thing here. The devil was saying. They had told these people, get out of here. Warn them, Hunter, get out of here. Because if you stay in here, we can't come and save you. They're going to have a surge of 15 feet of water. A surge, which means it brings the lowland, it brings that water in, instead of bringing it in, you got nowhere where it can receive. And it builds up. Told them, go in, get out. You know what some of them say? Oh, I done been to a lot. I heard the devil say that. I've been to a lot of storms. It's just they come and they go. They take it lightly. The man told them, okay. Well, now we can't save you. See? The message is what? You've been warning us. For over 44 years, this man warned us. Constantly warned us. Come out of her. She's a habitation for the devils. Come out of her. Kept still in there. We were lucky. We come out thus far. So we were lucky. We're lucky to be here, brothers and sisters. It's a blessing to be here. Don't you think for 1 minute that we're doing a favor. A favor for being here or being a follower of the message. No, you doing yourself a favor. You doing praise be to Allah. You doing yourself one of the biggest favors that you ever done in your life for yourself. When we became followers of the message, we did ourselves a glorious favor. We did ourselves. So Allah can do without you and me. He always will. He always brings someone in better than the next one, if we choose that way. So we're very fortunate, brothers and sisters, to be followers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and to know that Almighty God Allah is the true and living God who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. He's behind all this rain, hail, snow, earthquake. Son of man, he taught us that who's causing these things. It's just not happening. See? And they're not going to recover. Texas not going to recover. They don't have the money. What the messenger said in the fall of America. Okay. He said the loss, all the money that they spend, they're going to spend. Billions of dollars. Where they going to get it from? It's falling. A lot of people going to suffer. They said 2 men, 2 devils are fighting at the gas pump. Trying to get some gas. They went to start fighting each other. Now just think. When they're going to short us some food. Right. Fighting over gas. Just think, right? When they can't get no food. Or when they don't have no shelter. But we have a God on our side. The message said his followers going to eat. But we're going to have to be obedient. The only way we're going to eat. We have to follow instructions. We'll eat. Like the messenger taught us to do. It'll get us through. That's the only thing going to get you on our through. See, so when we see these things, the best is when you see these things that's happening, be sure the time is high in hand. That's stuff for us. We fear Allah. We ask Allah to protect us because we know this is the hand of Almighty God, Allah, brothers and sisters. He's doing this. And we have to take heed, a warning, the messenger say. See? As it happened in the days of the coming of soul, it be happening in the days of the Son of Man. These things gonna happen like it did back in the days of Noah. Lot. All those things was warnings, learning experience for you and I. Look what Pharaoh. Look what happened to him when he went up against Moses. What happened to him? Allah got them, whooped them with everything that he could whoop them with. See? And he still didn't submit until his death was out his deathbed. He wouldn't submit of all that beating. All the beating he's trying to show this fool. Man, you, Jehovah, what's wrong with you? That's my messenger. That's him. That's my messenger there. Moses, that's him. He didn't accept it till he lungs were full of water. Too late now. But he went on and had mercy on him, pulled him on out the water, sit him on, made an example out of him. Don't you be like him. See what happened? I drowned him. I'm going to burn you up, though. I drowned him, but I'm going to burn you up. See? So these kind of things. So we would look around, look at these prophecies. That ought to make us better. When we see these things that's coming, these dreadful things that's coming, that should put a little fear in our hearts and make us do a little better for ourselves as individuals. You know, I can't do better for you. I got to make it do better for me. I can help myself in my shortcomings like we all. See? So we better ourselves when we see these things that's displaying we see out in front of us. And if it's something happen, we better ourselves. We want to get better. We don't want Allah to send no flood, send no rain, or bomb through here. Our people, pray our people be all right. You know, the righteous have to suffer right along with the wicked. You black, you in the righteous. You might not be doing right, but you are the righteous. See, and if you accept Islam, you're gonna do right because we are the righteous. See, all black people are the righteous. We righteous by nature, black people. See, but you know, like I say, the message said, we've been putting hands on the enemy, made us unrighteous. But we are righteous by nature. This is us. So the righteous suffer right along with the wicked. You're righteous by not knowing. See, you suffer by not knowing. You don't know the truth. This man was blowing the horn for 44 years. He blew this trumpet. He can't help that you close your eyes to it, shut your eyes and your ears to it. He can't help that. He did warn us. See? He was a warner. Plain warner. That's all he was, a warner. A messenger. To tell you what someone told him. That's all he was. A messenger of God. That's all he was. Delivered a message from Almighty God Allah, who came in the person of Master Prophet Muhammad. That's all he was. And he did a good job. He did a wonderful job. He did his job. And he was on time. So we can't fault him. See, they out there in that madness, can't fault him. He did it. He came. He gone now. See? Destruction coming now. See? Allah gonna get the ones who refuse to accept this messenger's teaching. He gonna get them. That's what he coming from. He not coming to save. He coming for it's destruction time. See? So we're very fortunate. We have to take this seriously. In our everyday thing, trying to get better. In our shortcomings, try to get better. Be good, strong Muslims. Loving each other. Working hard to help continue to teach of the Most High Elijah Muhammad. To help get the laws found. This is what it's about. That's what Allah came. He didn't come here to just get the message. He came to save us. It's to save us. To seek and to save that which was lost. That's what he came here for. That's the only thing he came here for. Come on, let's go. The messenger don't say, let me go at it. Well, what do we think we'd be at? If he didn't have a heart, he chose the right one. See? He suffered. The same suffering. You might say, I heard this 1,000 times. That's all right. He said 1,000 times that the white man and the devil, how many believed it? They still don't believe it. Millions of them don't believe it. They didn't believe Noah. They didn't believe a lot. They didn't believe Jonah. Some of them did. But what was 200,000? Saved that Jonah saved. Well, with Jonah's time, 200,000 accepted. See, but 144,000 supposed to accept here among these over 20 million people. Jonah had more than supposed predicted they're going to be here. Just say, I want to be on that train. I want to be among the righteous. That's what I want to be. Because all this fire, there ain't nothing going to be left, brothers and sisters. Nothing. No. Islam under the guidance and leadership of Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad is where it's at. We got the right thing here. Allah's blessing us. He going to continue to bless us. I know things get bad. Get bad. But look at the prophecy. See what's going on around us. And try to understand the time that we're living in. And that would bring you and me a little closer to what's going on to see how serious this thing is. You take our lost found brothers and sisters, they partying now, partying hardy. Because they been in the dancing. Like they got 1,000 years to go. And it's right here. See, we can't allow ourselves to get caught up in that. That's why we should get busy. You know. Working in the cause of Islam. Doing something to help raise the dead. Something. We got movie night, we're doing something. Well, we just got movie, just give a movie. Oh, we ain't just get it, just get no movie. It's about more than that. Dude. No, it ain't about just movie night. No, we're trying to get the dead. Hope you accept it. Want you to come in. Ain't just seeing no movie, just showing a movie. No, there ain't no theater like you going to the show. No, this ain't show. We trying to get you over to help you with your salvation. And help you to come on in and help us get some of this work. Help us get some of this load off us. That's what we trying to do. That's all. We ain't trying to entertain nobody. No, this is not a entertainment. This is a teaching. A life-giving teaching to help you and me. That's what it's about. This is exactly what it is. So when we come here, put that movie on, and we want to try to get some lost found sitting up in here. If we can. We do the best we can. That's all we can do. See, but when they get here and sit down, we hope and pray Allah that they accept. That's what this move is about. This is exactly what it's about. Trying to lure the lost founds in here. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So we want to get a good understanding of that. It's not coming to blase. Come around here to do what we can do to get these brothers and sisters in here and get them to accept Islam and come in there and must say, strive hard. Pretty soon you get to believe it like yourself. This is the whole thing. This is what it's about. Not going to the show. See, this is what it's about. Because a lot of times we get the wrong understanding. But you know, this is our thing. We're trying to get the dead. And not trying to outdo nobody else. We're trying to get the lost found. We're working together. When we come in here, brothers and sisters, we come in, we put this thing together. That takes effort. That takes work. It takes planning. It takes unity. All this, it takes unity to do this. It takes money. See? We can never compare to spending what the rest of you spent. But it takes money. It takes time and effort. It takes belief. See, all this, we believe this. This is what we're doing. And it's good because we're doing something. At least we're trying to do something. We're not just sitting around idle. We're trying to do something to get the dead. See? And maybe one might come through. And if they don't, they know about it. They might get it the next time, or they might come to the meeting. And they say, I couldn't make it to the movie night. Well, I'm going to go down here and sit in on the meeting one night. Then pretty one day, then pretty soon you look around, you be sitting or she be sitting right next to us. That's what it's about. And this is what we're doing. And Allah gonna bless us. He's gonna bless each and every one of us individually. He's gonna bless us. You might have already been had your blessing or getting some more. He's going to bless us. Just hold on and keep working hard. You know, keep allowing the messenger out front. That's what we have to do. And that's what we're doing. And our Lord's blessing us. See? I'm telling you. See? So we're very fortunate. We're very lucky to be followers of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. If we don't get not one, not one come, we keep working. And if we get one, it's act like you just like it's about, just keep working. That's what we have to do. See, because our effort is not in vain. Our work is not in vain. People say, "Oh, ain't nobody there." No, don't worry about it. You don't worry about it. Don't worry about ain't nobody here. See, worry about it, because it's not what's always out in front of you. Learn that. Not what's always out in front of us. See, we get into a lot of people. Lot of people, brothers and sisters, we get into. Lot of brothers and sisters is beginning to open up their eyes. Lot of them call all the time, wanting to get a little explanation of what the messengers teaching. Going on their website, looking at all this information that's helping them. It's from the messenger that's guiding them and helping them and getting them through. There's a lot of brothers and sisters who don't have a temple, who don't even have believers. Maybe one or two, if any, in their city or where they're staying at. They have to go hundreds of miles to see another believer. Hundreds of miles they have to go to see another believer. So we're very fortunate that we have believers that we can come around. See, just put yourself in their position. What about if you was by yourself? You couldn't go, took 100, 200, 300 miles before you see another believer. That's pretty tough. That's pretty tough. See, so there's brothers and sisters like that. So we're fortunate, very fortunate. So we keep working. See, and don't get, we get to the point sometimes you say, "Oh, what use is it? What use is it?" That melancholy, that old melancholy feeling. That's when Stony, that's when he eases in on you when you're down. He slips some on you when you're down. You stop. You don't have to go down there. That's that. Yeah. You see that little thing the devil show you sometimes. The little snake on any cartoons, how they be. The little devil trying to whisper. So they get in that melancholy. 'Cause a lot of times you get up, you feel kind of down. You be down. You don't be up all the time. But you got to be real careful. See, because there's a thing called self-motivation. You have to motivate yourself in these things. A lot of times you sit back and you get in a rut. Oh man, I'm overwhelmed. You think about it, you're not overwhelmed if you think about it. You just need to get up and say some prayers. Because see, we have the answer, we have the key to that situation when we get like that. We take it to Allah. When we get down, we're not feeling what the message say. Prayers like gas in your tank, right? So it always it's always an answer if we seek, if we try to find that answer. See, Allah give it to you when you seek. Now He's not gonna just give you. No, you have to earn it. This is how what Islam is. This is a doing religion. You can't just sit down and just gonna fly to you. Just come out, pull it out the air like you pulling rabbits out of a hat. That don't happen. You have to work for it. See? You have to strive hard for it to get benefits. Because you're a Muslim, that don't mean you just gonna get blessed. No, you gotta work. You gotta do something. Put on something, pick it up. You gotta work to be rewarded. In Islam. Christianity now, you die, you get all you want, you ain't gotta do nothing, just die. Just believe in it. And Christian, they get theirs, and when they die, they say, "Oh, go up in heaven somewhere." See? And our heaven, we work for it. We got to build it. And we don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? These kind of things. So there's something that we have to do something to get rewarded. We have to work. See? When we carried, just like the other day, to show how people went out there, had little flyers out there. Well, I carried the flyer up to the woman before she get off the porch. "Hey! What is that? What you doing?" I just putting the fly up here. Say, you want me to take it back? Yeah, take it back. She didn't even say have it. He said, okay, I'll take it. See? And on down, see, that just goes to show you, she hollering. Now just same day, when they went stop me and it was in that van, she said, hey, brothers, hey, what y'all doing? What's this about? What's happening? I said, well, you know, so we're from Muhammad's temple around here, and we pass around flyers. We're having our meetings every Sunday from 2 to 3. I said, get a chance to come on by. She said, okay, that's real, that's nice, that's real good. You see, what the messenger say? A lot of them not gonna turn you away. Some of them gonna say, come on in and have a meal, right? So that little thing that she pulled, Allah come right back. There's somebody else interested. See, that's how that go. See, that's a spirit booster. See, she come right there and say, hey, other words, what y'all? That's good work y'all doing. Good, yeah. I know it's good, but she recognized it, and they recognized it was good. So it wasn't all bad. She hollered. See? She hollered. Hey! You know. See, a lot of them like that. They don't understand, brother. They most of them. But like the messenger said, some of them call ready in and give you a meal. They ain't gonna, all of them not gonna turn us away. See? So I know it didn't affect them. Well, you just okay. Do you want me to go get it? I get it if you want me to get it out your door. I get it to somebody else. You know, so I'll get to you. You the loser. That's what I say. You to your loss. See? So these kind of things, we will have these kind of things that happens to you and I. But we out there and we see. See, we see the things. See, so pray be the that's all in it. But when it comes down to you and I, believers, we don't want to be jealous of each other. See, jealousy destroys the individual. Jealousy is an evil. That's a bad evil when we jealous of one another. See, because Allah gonna bless all of us. See, we don't want to be like Joseph and his brothers were jealous of him. Jealous of Joseph. See, so we don't get like that. Jealousy is a evil thing. To be jealous of one another. It destroys the individual. It dampens the spirit. It dampens our progress. It hurts us. See, when we jealous, we have to be sincere and have a true love for one another. Not in just talk, but in actions. The true love for each other in actions. In other words, we show it. You know, we prove ourselves by our actions. You judge a man according to his work, by his actions. So this is what we do. This is what makes us a strong nation. It makes us a strong brotherhood when we not jealous of each other. When we sincerely trying to work with each other, help each other sincerely. Because the devil has messed us up. Because you'd be surprised what's in you and I. We got some things in us that we don't even know existed. Because this is the days of manifestation of defects. This is the days of manifestation, a resurrection. See? The resurrection of the mentally dead. Anything that's in you and I that's wicked, it's going to come out. Anything. And everything that's good in us, it's going to come out. Good or bad, it's going to come out. See? All this is in you and I. This is the day here. This is the day. So when we look around and say, man, I didn't know, man, I was like that. Why am I feeling like that? Why am I acting like that? Why am I suspicious? Why am I jealous? Why am I doing these things? See, we stop saying our prayers, all these things, some of these old funny thoughts kind of coming in our mind. Then after a while, you sit there, then you stray, you get away from the brotherhood or the sisterhood. Stop coming around. See? Then you get that little feeling, man, I don't want to go down there. He ain't doing but talk about the same thing. That's an excuse. Minister talked the same thing for 44 years. He didn't change it. Still hadn't changed it. People changed it. That's it. Leave mine as it is. Don't mess with mine. They don't need no changes. Need follow. I don't need you to change. What you gonna choose? Change what I taught. You didn't get it from. I got it from God. You changed what I taught. Where you get yours from? See, you see. So these kind of things. So you don't fall into that thing. Because when we stop saying our prayers, we become weak. We don't have no strength. We don't have no guidance. Don't you know when you say your prayers, sometime when you get it, you say your prayers, you get through, you feel good. I'm telling you. Sometimes you sit around, you're getting that bliss, you feel a good feeling. That don't happen all the time now. That comes once in a while. You might be in bliss. Real good you feel. You don't last long. You don't last long. Poof. See? But that's how we're going to feel this all the time. That little, when you feel like that real good. But when we say our prayers, Allah blesses us. And I take it. I thank Allah to be a part. To be a part of this brotherhood. To be a part of this temple, this sisterhood and brotherhood. I thank Allah to be a part of it. I thank Allah for blessing me to be a part of it. Because I know this is the right place to be. I wouldn't want to be no other place. I wouldn't care if it wasn't but two in here. I wouldn't care if it was me by myself. Or her. I'm still going to do it. With the help of Allah, still open the doors. That's all we can do. So we're very fortunate. You're very fortunate to be a part of this brotherhood, brothers. Very fortunate to be a part of the sisterhood, sister. Stay in brotherhood. Stay in sisterhood. Because there ain't nothing like it. See, because we're all going to be the winner. The message said, up your mighty nation, you can accomplish as you will. See? And it's going to get like that. See? Well, we all can come together and work in unity. Just think, all these brothers, all these, just come together, work in unity, like the most honorable Elijah Muhammad had taught us. Try to get something land or something to do something for ourselves. We can do that. But we have to be on the same page and be serious. See? Because we have our children. Think our children. We're not going to be here all the time. We're not going to live forever. See? Although we want to. Very nice nature is to live as long as you can, the message say. You talking about you don't want to live, something wrong with you. So I want to live as far long as I can. Then when I can't, well, I go. I ain't ready to go now. You know, if I can help it, but you know, Allah is God. See? So in my conclusion, I thank you for coming to me. Allah bless you. Keep you. Assalamu alaikum. Praise be to Allah.
In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful. All praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the beneficent, the merciful. So, Master's day of judgment in which we now live, thee alone do we serve, and alone seek for thine help and aid. O Allah, guide us on the right path, path of those upon whom thou bestow thy favors, not on the path of those upon whom thy wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray after they heard thy teachings. Say he, Allah is one God. Allah is he of whom nothing is independent, but upon whom we all depend. He begetteth not, nor is he begotten, there is none like him. And I bear witness to none is there to be served, worship, or praise beside Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. And I bear witness that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is thy true servant and last apostle. Amen. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us not to do anything to anyone that we wouldn't have done it to ourselves, and treat everybody right, even the devil. I'm like.
Oh, yeah. Nice, sir. Praise be to Allah, man.
That's my man's son.
Yeah, he got